Tools here. Okay. Plastic spatula is good for folding rather than a metal spoon. Because it folds it in nicely, and the idea is to fold, not mix, just to slowly incorporate the whites into the Matzoball mixture. Slowly, we're not in a rush. Do this nicely. I'm going to actually put it back into that bowl when it's done because I don't have a lot of room in the refrigerator and a smaller bowl works better.
What else are you making for the Seder tonight?
Well, as soon as I'm finished with this little jobby here, I'm going to put a turkey in the oven.
But it's an itty-bitty turkey, right?
Well, it's only, it's 12 pounds or less, which is a little turkey. It's a small turkey. And I have brisket, which is sitting on the stove at this very moment, having been oven cooked for about 2.5 hours. And then I put it on the top of the stove, add some more onions and a little kosher wine to it. And that gives it a nice flavor, which everybody likes. And I also have a couple of lamb shanks, which I really cook the lamb shanks in order to have the shank bone for the Seder plate. But anybody who wants lamb shanks is welcome to it.
I think your brother especially likes those, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And so that's all been cooked and will be reheated at the time of the Seder. We have, for appetizers, beforehand, we have hummus and chopped liver and some vegetarian chopped liver, which I made a couple of days ago, so it marinates itself nicely. Okay, this is nicely incorporated now.
And how would you describe this texture?
Well, this is looser than the, than the texture of but it tightens up as it chills. The recipe calls for chilling it for half an hour, but I like longer if I can do it. And then we're going to videotape the actual later.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So when I actually get around to it, you'll see the difference in the consistency when I take it out of the fridge. It becomes again more oatmeal-like. But I'm going to. Oh, yeah.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, all right. I'm pouring it into the smaller bowl because it needs the bigger bowl in order to mix it up properly, but we only need a small bowl full for the refrigerator. These matzo balls will be eaten instantly. There will not be any left in the soup. There will be soup left over, but not matzo balls. Anyway. Okay.
There are 10 people coming tonight?
There were 10 people, but I think there were really only 7 eaters.
Well, but Samantha, even though she's not much of an eater of other things, she'll have 3 or 4 matzo balls.
Yes, right. That will fill her up. She won't want anything else. So.
And you also made a carrot pudding and a vegetable pudding.
Yes, carrot pudding and vegetable pudding, which recipes are in this if we want to videotape them too. Well, I guess it's not necessary.
No.
Those are standard recipes, which I do every year. The vegetable is a vegetable medley of lots of different vegetables.
Although you forgot the parsnips.
Well, I forgot the parsnips this year, but the soup benefited because I had extra parsnips for the soup. Okay. Okay. Now, that's pretty, whoops, we got a little left over here. We won't use any.
Okay, well, we will return in a few hours to watch the actual molding of the knedlach.
The souping of the knedlach. Okay, just making sure that this egg white that is on the edge of the bowl incorporated properly. Wipe off the edge of the bowl and put its lid on it and put it in the fridge until later.
Okay.
And we'll see the difference in the consistency. And it's only 3 o'clock. I even have time to check my email.
Okay.
Being a modern ball of buster, as the term is, you know. That was Grandma said, who really didn't appreciate anybody being a ball of buster. She thought I was one, and it was not, you know, never meant in an appreciative manner. And I started to teach. Oh, you still
Sure, as long as you're as long as you're talking.
Yeah, right. Well, you know, when I began to teach special ed, she sneered at that because I wasn't intellectual enough for her. The fact that I had, you know, an English major, teaching English beforehand didn't make a dent, you know. Stupid people teach special ed.
Okay, we will return later.
Okay, in the fridge for you. Where in the fridge for you, though? Take these out. There.
Okay.
Ice cubes are very helpful. Okay.
I'm going to be quiet.
No, you're.
All right, no. I've done the video and I'm talking into the video. Okay. Now, the best way to do this is to get your hands very cold with the ice cube. You use a spoon, but hands help a lot because you can spoon it out. Woo! It's too much. They're going to roll there. Okay. And then we just take them very lightly. Don't roll them much. Okay. As little as possible.
Personally, I think that's the secret to the floaters is that you don't handle them. You don't mash them down.
To keep your hand very cold. And I barely roll it. Barely. I think that the separated egg helps too. You can use that even in a mix, is to separate the eggs. They're floating already. Okay. Good ones. Good ones.
How many hits do you think she'll get?
Telling Jim before the first time I did this, I made the Seder was for Richard's family, and they were totally unappreciative for these wonderful floating Matzoballs. They didn't care. So what? The soup, by the way, I made this time. I think I've done this before. I make the soup in 2 pots. 1 chicken in each pot.
There's supposed to be 2 chickens in every pot?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like a new deal.
1 chicken. Well, actually, there have been times where only, like not that many people this time. But when I've had the really big crowds, I have made 3 chickens worth of soup. That's a lot of soup. That's 1 huge pot and 1 lesser pot.
You need a hand? Can I help you? Want to
I
turn
was
that
going
up?
to turn that up just, not even to 2, just a tad.
Hi, Mom.
Are you going to give this video to your mother and tell her how to make matzo balls?
No, I would not dare.
No, I don't think so.
In my house, I don't mean to interrupt the video, in my house, hard matzo balls were a quality. That was a sought-after quality.
Hard?
Yep, I like them light.
You should have known our Aunt Annie.
I mean, my mom will roll them for, a minute each.
Oops, okay.
She likes them to sink. I like the floaters.
Oh, no floaters, huh?
I like floaters.
Sinks are good? Okay, hey, it's whatever turns you on. Okay, Samantha, come on, come and watch.
Jimmy is filming the matzo ball making technique so that it's preserved forever.
And as soon as I'm finished, we'll start the Seder because Jim has to do